by the title, you can read that this is a microblading vlog. I've actually already gotten it done. Yes, I've already gotten it done. I did actually do a bit of an intro before I got it done because I really wanted you guys to see it beforehand, but I did not like how it came out. There was really bad lighting in my car. I couldn't figure out how to prop up my phone. It was a whole situation. So I ended up getting out of my car, but then there's like all the background noise, and then I had my like slap on my head, so I kind of looked a little bit crazy, and like, I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it. So I did kind of want to come on first and just kind of talk about why I decided to get the microblading done before I get into talking about the process and my experience and everything like that. So prior to now, I'm going to go ahead and put in a picture so you can kind of see what my brows looked like without makeup before now. But overall, I felt like they were just kind of more sparse than what I would have wanted them to be. They didn't grow all the way down. So like this brow stopped like right here, which isn't a big difference, but like when this little tip is like missing, it's just, I don't know, it's very annoying when you kind of wake up and you feel like your brows are like not fully there. So I really wanted to make sure they kind of grew all the way down and, you know, fill in the sparse areas and things like that. But at the same time, I'm also kind of lazy. So I'm not a person who likes to get up and like put makeup on in the morning because no, I'm not about that life. I need to be able to get up and go. So I would rather pay money to get microblading done and not have to worry about filling in my brows on a day-to-day basis. I probably am going to be putting on makeup more frequently now that this is done, just because, I don't know, I feel like the rest of my face looks undone with just my brows done and nothing else done. But we'll see. Maybe in a few days I'll feel differently. So with that being said, I'll just get into the talking about the process. In terms of the process, it didn't take that long. I was there for about 2 hours. So, you know, she kind of goes and draws everything on first. Sorry. So she goes and draws everything on first to like map out where everything is going to go, just to make sure the shape is good and we're on the same page as far as what needs more and what needs less and all that good stuff. You have to do some paperwork, to sign some releases, say that you don't have skin conditions and blah, blah. Let's see. In terms of like pain and stuff like that, it was a bit painful at the beginning and after the fact. So there's like two different like numbing creams that they use. The first one is just kind of, they put it on at the very beginning before they start. That one I guess didn't really take for me. So I was definitely in some pain when she first started. It wasn't like bad pain, but it was like, okay, like I can feel that this person is like low-key slicing into me. But it definitely wasn't bad. I was just, you know, taking my little breaths. But once she got through the first pass, and she used the second one, which is designed to go in when your skin is open, then I really couldn't feel anything at all. She said that most people can't feel anything even with the first one, but I guess my pain tolerance is low or something. I really don't know. So that was pretty much the only downside so far. And then of course, after the fact, like there is some swelling, there is some pain. It feels kind of sore, to be honest. I have taken some Tylenol. You can only take Tylenol. You can't take Advil. I guess that ibuprofen does something to it. So yeah, keep that in mind if you are considering getting this done. In terms of care, she told me that today I have to kind of like take a cotton pad with like just a little bit of water and kind of like pat just to remove any lymphatic fluid or any blood, which I'm not really bleeding. Like you notice there's really not any like blood, but any lymphatic fluid, because you don't want it to like dry and get crusty because that can mess everything up. So I have to do that today. So this is the antibacterial soap. So I have to use this twice a day. Fruit snacks. This is the ointment. So I also have to use this twice a day after I wash with the soap. I have her card. So this is her card, and I'll have her Instagram in the description box as well. But if you live in the Austin area, definitely check her out. And then I have a face shield so that I can keep my eyebrows from getting wet when I'm showering. I have this little card. So there's like pictures on here. So she was saying that like sometimes people like freak out during the healing process if it starts to like get patchy or fading, or apparently it can even look like it disappeared for a while. So she gave me this little chart so that it's really easy to see, you know, what's normal, I guess, at which stage of the process. So that's nice. Then I have the other card for the aftercare. Okay, and then, oh, on the back of that is like the different emotions you might feel. Because like I was saying, sometimes I guess people freak out. So it's telling you, oh, excitement, fear, yuck, concern, etc. And this really cute mask. I really like this mask. I wonder where she got these from. But yeah, that's the little goodie bag that I got. So I am going to come back and give updates every day because they are expected to fade. They are expected to kind of like scab, possibly get patchy, you know, things like that. So I'll show you guys the process over the next week or two. And I also have to get my touch up in about 2 months. So that will definitely not be in this video. So this will just be the initial kind of healing process. I may do a follow-up video after my touch up. I don't know. We'll see. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello. Today is day 2. So this is the first night that I've slept. So I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but when you sleep, you're supposed to try to sleep on your back and try to, you know, basically avoid getting your eyebrows on the actual pillow. I haven't really had too many issues. I was having to keep like, you know, blotting off like the fluid and stuff yesterday. So that was a little bit annoying, but not really a big deal. I already did my washing with my antibacterial soap, and I've already applied the ointment, so nothing really to report today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, today is day 3. Still looking good. I thought I felt a little bit of scabbing yesterday when I was washing my face last night, but this morning I didn't really feel it as much, so I don't know if it was just some type of buildup that I washed off or what, but, you know, still happy, no issues, everything good, and I will just check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye. All right, today is day 4. It's a little bit late in the day because I definitely slept in this morning. But we are starting to see the like flaking, I guess. You can see that there's like a little patch that's kind of missing right here. And also on the same eyebrow, this end part definitely looks a little bit lighter. So I'm actually really curious to see how this is gonna look in a few days. But she did say that the flaking and stuff was normal. It was expected to lighten and be thinner. So definitely curious to see how this is gonna play out, and I'll check in tomorrow. Hello, today is day 5 and we are back for our daily update. So yesterday I showed you guys that there was some kind of like missing patches. There's definitely a few more missing patches on this one. This one is starting to really flake now too. But yeah, she did say that was normal. So no concerns as of now, but it is a little bit weird to like see your eyebrows looking like this. But no issues. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay guys, so this is day 6. We are seeing a lot more like kind of scabbing and flaking, especially on this right eyebrow. There's like actually a really big like scab right here that could fall off at pretty much any moment, I guess. When I wash them, I definitely notice a lot more like, you know, kind of scabbing and things like that falling off, but I'm just trying to be careful, not touch them as much as possible. I was thinking about doing some filming this weekend, but I'm not really sure how they're gonna look tomorrow, which is when I would be doing the filming, so we will see how this goes. Otherwise, I may end up waiting until next weekend, but the good thing is I'm a couple weeks ahead on my videos, so that wouldn't be a problem. Check in with you guys tomorrow. Hello, today is day 7. And yeah, there's definitely been a lot of flaking, a lot of scabbing. They don't look as weird, I guess, to me on camera as they do in real life. This eyebrow, a huge amount of the stuff has really flaked off. This one is still kind of a work in progress. From the little card she gave me, I think it's all supposed to be pretty much gone by day 10. So we'll see how the next few days go. But one thing I noticed is that, so I got a combination of microblading and microshading. So one thing that I noticed is that if you look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the actual strokes like from the blade are still there. It's just the kind of like shading part that seems to be flaking off. So that's one observation. Not too much else going on. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, today is day 8 and we're basically noticing most of the flaking and scabbing is done. The only thing I can see is like one little patch kind of here. Let me get closer, but yeah, so you can see this one little patch right there. Outside of that, I'm not really noticing too much left to flake or scab off. It's supposed to be done by day 10, so I'm thinking probably by tomorrow this will all be gone. But I'll just check in then. Bye. Hi guys, it's day 9 and as you can see all the scabbing part is pretty much gone at this point. My eyebrows look pretty bare. I mentioned before like you can still see the strokes where she did with the blade, but all the shading is pretty much gone at this point, so we are pretty much right on schedule. So the card that she gave me basically says that days 10 through 15 are supposed to be like this, and then day 15 to 30 is basically when it's gonna kind of come back but look patchy. So I think this is gonna be my last daily update. I'll just come back once something changes and I'll update you guys at that time. All right, so today is day 21. 3 weeks from tomorrow is when I got my eyebrows done, and I don't really notice any difference between now versus the last time that I updated you guys. So it seems like, you know, the shading part just kind of flaked off and doesn't really seem to have come back. I don't know if it's because my skin is oily or what happened. I'm really not sure. But, you know, the blades are still there, but I don't really see the shading part. So I'll update you guys on my Instagram stories if something changes between now and the time I get my touch-up. But considering it's been 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure that any changes should have already happened by now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. So definitely stay on the lookout for the part 2, which will be when I get my touch-up. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.